Hello, welcome to our second episode of Becoming a Farmer here in Ghana. Last week I mentioned three most important things you need to do if you want to venture into farming. I mentioned that you need to be committed. I also mentioned that you need to find a land somewhere you can afford. The last one was to do the visibility studies. You need to conduct a visibility studies to know whether wherever you want to farm is feasible. It will help you make profit. Today I would like to talk about one most important thing that you need to know before venturing into farming, or you need to do even if you are already into farming. If you do not have a business plan for your farm, you wouldn't know where to start, where you are going and where you want to be. So it is very important that as a young farmer or someone who wants to venture into farming, you need to have a business plan. Most of those who come to me, I prepare the business plan for them depending on their vision, their mission, their goals and whatever. So today basically I want to explain to you why business plan is very important in agriculture or in farm business. Writing a business plan is very tedious, and that is why most people don't do it. But if you have time and you are able to prepare your business plan, it will help you in so many ways. What I do mostly is to break them into components. So if I'm able to break them into components, then I'll be able to prepare them. So you need to have the goals, you need to have the mission statement, you need to have several other things including management in your business plan. So if you break them into components, you would be able to write your business plan so easily. So in your business plan, you would be able to develop the overall mission and vision of your farm. You would also be able to know what you have and what you do not have. You would have your short-term plans and the long-term plans. The short-term plans should not be more than a year. So you would have all of that spelled in your business plan to help you or to direct you to wherever you want to be. A good business plan should have four things. A good business plan should have four things. It should be realistic, it should be simple, specific and complete. So if you are preparing a business plan, you should look out for these four things. It should be specific, it should be realistic, it should be simple and complete. If your business plan doesn't contain these four elements, then your business plan is not complete. You need to go to the drawing board to prepare a new business plan. So I'm going to tell you some of the things that you need to have in your business plan. You need to have a name for your farm, a name that connects to the farm, a name that connects to you, a name that people can easily connect it to you, a name that people can easily identify it with you. So it's very important in choosing a name for your farm. For instance, I have decided to name my farm Noor City Farms and Breeding Center. The Noor here is my name, which people can easily identify me with. So you get a name that connects to you and the farm as well. The mission statement should contain three things. Three most important things that you need to have in your mission statement. One, you need to know, why does your farm exist? Why did you establish the farm? Why do you want to establish the farm? You need to answer that question in your business plan, in your mission statement. So what purpose does your farm serve is a very important element, or a very important thing you need to discuss under your mission statement. Where exactly do you want to be? You need to spell that. You need to indicate that under the mission statement. These are things that would direct you, would guide you to wherever you want to be, because if you don't know where you are and where you want to go, you would never know where you would be in the next 10 years. So your mission statement is based on your values and principle and your core identity as a small farm. So you should be able to spell your values, your principles, your core identity in your business plan. Your goals should be specific. You should have specific goals that you can realize, goals that you can achieve, goals that you can complete within a certain period of a time. So your goals should be smart and they should be specific. You should be able to measure your goals. You should be able to attain them. You should be able to have a timeline for those goals, so that under the business plan, again, you need to have the background information about your farm. Yes. Once I have the resources, I want to establish a farm, I just walk into it, get my land. We don't consider most of these things, but I tell you, it is very important for you to have a background information to be able to establish your farm very well. So what do you need in your background information? There are several things that you need in your background information concerning your farm. You need to know how many acres of land are you farming, especially those who are yet to venture into farming or agriculture. You also need to know when do you want to begin the farm. Now, you should be able to know that a specific time that you want to begin the farm. Mostly people tell me that I don't have the resources now, I don't have the money. How can I be able to have a timeline or set a date for myself to begin the farm? But I always tell them that, like, nature is a very wonderful thing. The moment you plan for something, within the next few days you realize that things happen by itself. Just plan, have your business plan, have your background, have your mission statement, have your background information, have your goals, and then work towards that. So you should be able to know, when am I going to start my farm? But the next thing is to have your farm strategy. Farm strategy will actually lead you to where you want to be. You are going to formulate your farm strategy or policy from the time you have that idea of starting a farm to the time you want to start producing food for people. So you should be able to formulate strategies and policies or measures that will be able to guide you from now till the next 5 or so years. Right. So under the farm strategy, these are some of the things that you need to write. You need to gather information, market information, consumer information, supply and demand information. You need to do your SWOT analysis, your strengths, your weaknesses, and then you also need to look at opportunities and threats. What are some of the challenges that may occur within a certain period of a time? You have to look at your strength, look at your weaknesses. Now, after knowing your strength and weaknesses, your opportunities, the threat, what we need to do is that when you gather information, the market information and the rest, you do your comparative analysis to know where you can be able to hammer very well to overtake your competitors. So SWOT analysis is very important in this particular area. That is under the farm strategy. So the next thing is marketing strategy and plan. Marketing strategy plan has a direct link with all the rest I've mentioned. It has the direct link with the mission statement. It has a direct link with the goals, and has direct link with farm strategy. So if you have all of that in place, then you wouldn't have problems preparing your marketing strategy and plan. Your marketing strategy and plan should be able to tell you the price, placement and promotion ideas you will need to implement to get more customers to buy your farm produced. Now, management summary. Management, you need to have management. Last week I mentioned the fact that you need to have people who will take good care of your farm. So under your business plan, you need to have management summary. Your management summary should be able to spell out who is doing what, at what time, at what period. Should be able to have that. Who is managing the farm, who's checking on the eggs, who's checking on the farmlands, who's checking on the weeds, the pest and disease. You should be able to have that in your business plan. You look at your financial analysis. How much do you have to invest? How much are you investing into the farm for the first 1 year or 2 years or 3 years? What do you have? You look at that because it has to do with your farming operation. So the amount you have, the startup capital, is very important, should be captured in your business plan. So if you have all of these things, you should be able to know where you want to be in the next 5 years. So I mentioned about 5 or so things. I mentioned the fact that you need to have a name for your farm, you need to have your mission statement, you need to have a goal, farm strategy, marketing strategy and plan, you need to have management summary, and then you need to do a financial analysis of how much you are investing into the farm, at what period and at what time. So business plan is very important if you want to go into farming, or if you are already into farming, you need to have a business plan. If you cannot prepare it, get someone to do it for you, or you might not be able to know where you want to be. A lot of people don't even know how much they invest. So I entreat you to look at this particular subject when you want to go into farming. We have people available who can help you to prepare your business plan. If you need someone to prepare your business plan, you can contact us and we are available to do that. In fact, we have done it for a lot of people across the country and even beyond Ghana. Ghanaians who live abroad, we have done it for them. So if you want a business plan or you want to know how to structure your farm, just get in touch with us. We have people who can help you. Even if I am not available, there are people who can help you to prepare that. I have a lot of friends who can easily prepare the business plan for you within a few days. Please don't forget to comment on this video. Tell us what you want me to talk about in the next episode. Thank you so much, and don't forget to share this video. Thank you.